Well, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Had to jump on quickly this morning to say happy Father's Day to all of the dads out there. What a great day it is for us to be in a space to where we can just celebrate not only Father's Day today, but I got a text today. It's also the official Juneteenth today, and so there's something about those days, aligning, right? That it's Juneteenth. We're talking about emancipation, freedom, equal humanity. We're talking about all of that kind of stuff, and we're also talking about fatherhood. And so I am going to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I appreciate um, what it is to be a dad, man. I got five amazing children who just make me the happiest guy on the planet every day, even the tough days. You reflect on those and you thank God for them. So, happy Father's Day. Hope you got breakfast in bed or at least got to get up and have a peaceful start to your day. Um, it's always good to just get up and take a deep breath and be grateful for a new day. So I'm just happy Father's Day to all my friends out there. I've got some great friends who are some great dads, and um, my youngest is 9, and then my oldest, Savannah is I didn't know the math. Savannah is will be 24 this year. Am I right about that? Yes, she'll be 24 this year, and that blows my mind too. And it is. I got some friends who are just starting the journey of fatherhood. Got cousins who have kids that are getting up there in age. They've got toddlers and they've got, kids that are getting ready to begin school. And I pray for them all daily because it's a great journey. It's also hard, man. It's also hard, as a dad. Sometimes you're trying to figure out, your place and you're trying to balance, um, being fun and also providing good structure so that the kids can thrive and giving them enough freedom so they can figure out who they are, but also in a space that is loving, that is also affirming, that also keeps them safe from some things. And um, for me, there's no greater thing that I do than being a dad. I mean, everything that I pursue, I begin with my kids and how can this better their lives and better the lives of their peers. So it's a great thing to be a dad. I'm grateful for it. So I want to say thank you to Savannah, Nathan, Caleb, Lily, and Brooklyn for the honor and privilege of being their dad, and all those folks in my life who count me as like an adopted dad. And I just want to say thank you for that privilege too of being able to lean into the space and to love on you, and to share the wisdom that I've received myself, and also just the wisdom that I've you know learned. Be myself. So yeah, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I hope all the dads are doing something cool. Like I said, um, somebody asked me what I was with like my ideal Father's Day. I'm like really a chill day with my kids. Eating good food. Um, that's probably it. I mean, I love when my kids, especially the older ones, are good gift givers. And as far as that, I mean, like they put thought into it. And but really for me, it's like, I just give me a good meal and some chill time. And by chill time, I mean like, we do games. That's because Savannah's the game master. But good food, some time where as a family where we're chilling. When you have 5 kids, you're just like, hey, can everybody just get along and no issues? Everybody's personalities are very different. He's like, can all the personalities just be at peace today, right? And that's really what it comes down to for me is like, can we just have some great time together? um, and you cherish those moments because you have to, because those moments are not promised. You know that you're here today, and tomorrow is not always promised, and so you got to enjoy the time with your kids. And shout out to all my cousins, to my brothers, to my friends. who do what they do every day for their kids, who grind, who some are married and they're making sure that their marriages are great so that their kids benefit from that, and got a lot of friends who are single dads, and they're co-parenting, and it looks different for a lot of us, um, but at the end of the day, they're pouring in as dads, and so I salute you. I salute you for what you do for and with your kids, and I salute you for the lives that you live, because you want to be an example. You want to be a model of the things that we value. We want to be a model of love and peace and forgiveness, and we want to be a model of, you know, um, how are you a good neighbor? All those things that we try to teach our kids through not just our words, but also through our actions. And so, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Hope you have a wonderful day. Um, just want to jump on here and do that really quickly before we do anything else today, just to say, happy Father's Day from me to you. Um, it's a fraternity that we are in, right? That it's like, for me, it's like I said, it's like every day my heart jumps out my chest and is living like in different places. When your kids get older and they're working, and your kids don't understand, like, yeah, man, dad's heart is at that place, and you constantly worry about that place, and you want to make sure they're safe, and then they start driving, and then you're like, oh my goodness, now my heart's driving on the highway, and oh my goodness, you start to worry about, you know all the other drivers, and then you go, oh my goodness, my heart's dating, and then you're like, oh my god, it's just this, who is this person, right? And then your heart gets married, and then you're like, oh my goodness, right? Then, so it is something. It's something. Someone asked me, all these gray hairs. It's kids, right? And it's all. I think it's like the wisdom that comes from praying for them. I joke. Um, but what a great thing it is to be a dad. What a great thing it is to be celebrating Father's Day. I am grateful for the men that have poured into my life, in so many different ways. Um, it is something about having, fathers who pour in good wisdom into your life. I miss my grandfather every day, miss my dad every day, and they've gone on to heaven, um, and you miss that godly wisdom that they pour in, and you just try to pull it back. Try to pull out what they've given you, and um, grateful for my father, and grateful for, you know. Um, you just don't take any of it for granted. You don't take any of those relationships for granted, because they're not always going to be here. And grateful for men who were father figures in my life: Chuck Walker, Jerome Johnson, Robert Spencer. Um, so many of them, so many of those guys. Um, Rick Taylor. These guys that poured into my life in ways that I'll never forget. So grateful today. Happy Father's Day, and know you're loved, know that you're appreciated, and have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Get out there, enjoy some time with your kids, um, or if they're giving you the day off and letting you chill, enjoy the fact that they're doing the chores today, or enjoy the fact that they're just giving you space, and really enjoy it, because these days are short, and you look up and they'll be off doing their own thing, or you know so happy Father's Day, brothers. We love you, and we wish you nothing but the best today, and always. So be well.